Get to see them, get used to them. Get you guys right up in there. So today, I am going to be videoing this myself. And we are going to remove a honeybee hive from a customer's home. And we are going to be doing it barehanded, mostly, I think. I don't know. We're fixing to get started out here, and you see these old style homes, these old brick homes. Well, they're held together with these supports, and they're a big metal star, and there's a hole right in front of one of these big metal stars, and I'll be gosh if the bees haven't found a way in. So check this out. Of course, the very first thing we need is a handy dandy bee smoker, because we want those bees to get full of honey so they won't be stinging us. This is a very, very handy tool whenever you're doing bee removals. It smells delicious. We're burning burlap in this today. Laban's all jumping the gun trying to get up here and smoke the bees, and I'm not ready to smoke bees yet. I want to get up here and play with them a little bit. You know, get to see them, get used to them. Get you guys right up in there. Anyway, that's where the hive's coming and going. And I'm going to tell you this, I noticed right away, this is a very young hive, because normally right up in here there would be all kinds of wax buildup. If this was an older hive, all of this would be built up with wax right there. Now you might say, well, why aren't the honeybees attacking you? You're so close. Well, it's because it's a little bitty hole, and I'm not doing anything to bothering them. Like, they don't know that I'm a threat yet. If they really knew who Bare Hands Beran was, they'd be stinging me. But they've got no clue. They're just innocent little honeybees going about their honeybee life, doing their honeybee thing. All right, we're gonna send Laban up now. We're gonna do what's called smoking the wall. So you smoke the wall first, and when you get all the bees away from it, just to show you how many bees there are, there's bees everywhere. And look, Laban ain't got no equipment on, so everybody on the internet's gonna say, why don't you got a bee suit on? Where's your gloves? And you're gonna say, I'm working with Bare Hands Beran, and he doesn't believe in safety equipment. All right, now smoke the wall. Get the wall smoked pretty good. Now get it right in that hole. There you go. Now we're making all those bees inside and all these bees outside understand that they're in danger of losing their hive, so they better suck up all the honey they can. And when their abdomens are full of honey, guess what? They don't want to sting you. Or at least you don't sting you as much. And if you do get stung, it ain't that bad. All right, so let's teach every homeowner how to find a beehive for themselves. All you need is a FLIR thermal camera, and you'll be able to find where the bees are pretty quickly. It's cold up there, it's cold up there. That's because the heat from the bees is right there. So that's where the bees are. Now the rafters, you see those two nails right there? That's nailed to the rafters. So it's at the end of that board right there, and it's right in between them, right there. So that's where we're gonna cut our hole, our access hole, so we can get up here and remove these bees live. Go ahead. So we got to pull that trim board off, because I need to work behind that piece of trim. So that board's going to be on. You know, the only thing to make this video better is if the back of your shirt said, "We can catch it." Maybe one day Laban will get a shirt like that. He'll earn a shirt that way. We're going to pull that trim out, and then we're going to cut a hole up there. So Laban is now squaring up my hole so that when we patch up that hole, we can put it all back in there nice and square. He's gonna cut that piece of drywall out for me, and we're gonna put that right in there when we're done. Never even know we were here, kind of. So anyway, surprise, surprise, this is never unusual, but we got the drywall cut, and then we found out, hey, we got another ceiling to go through, and that one's made out of concrete. So let's go ahead and pump you some smoke up in there, get it way up in there, really good, and we'll get those puppies smoked up. They coming out, they mad now. That's some mad bees. So we've smoked the inside, we've opened up the inside. We are smoking the outside. Get it right up in that hole there and smoke them good. And so these bees are filling up with honey. That just prevents us from getting as stung, and also gives them a good start when we remove them alive for the next place. It looked like a new hive on the thermal scan, but only because there was concrete.
Wet.
There was concrete. We couldn't see a good thermal signature. We could only see through the hole in the concrete. Okay, too much smoke, too much smoke. You're killing bees now. All right, and so anyway, that hive is 4.5 feet long and a good 24 inches wide. That's way bigger and older than I suspected. So that beehive in that window right there?
Yeah.
That window right there.
And it's on the side of this house, on the side of my house.
Uh-huh.
And I was actually worried about it because I seen a lot of bees on my house around the wintertime.
Yeah.
Like, why are they all around the house or whatever? So
that's a bunch of bees.
Just one day, I just happened to come outside and like, dang, there's a lot of bees over there.
That is a lot of bees.
So I called my brother. I'm like, what do I do? I told my mama. She called a lot of people, but wasn't nobody trying to.
The Wildlife Command Center, we'll take them out alive,
So,
and
yeah.
we'll clean it out, and then we'll put it all back together.
And I told one of them that lived there that like it's a beehive on the side of the house. We tried to call and they said we can't do nothing because it wasn't on our house. So.
All right. Well, I appreciate you calling it in. We're gonna get it taken care of today.
Oh, that's so nice.
That's the results I was getting.
That's about what you want. So you don't want to squish them. Because that is hard enough. If the vacuum's any more than that, then you'll end up killing the bees.
Yeah, but she didn't ever hit the wall. Or...
So start working on this side over here.
Yeah.
Get up. Do you see it?
Yep. Got it.
You did a flashlight in back there?
Yeah. That's it.
And then you oh, there's a fresh. So that's why they have problems. There's a fresh queen pop out right there. So what you want to start doing is see all those bees right there? We're going to start sucking all those up, and we want to start pulling that light comb in first.
Okay.
So suck all those bees out what you can right there. There's a lot of bees right there. Suck all those bees out first, and let's pull that light comb out first, and then we'll be able to get up in there and work our way backwards. So this is the part of the bee vacuum video that you hear a lot of vacuum going as he starts working that comb. It's not much fun, and it doesn't sound like anything good. And the first piece is always the most difficult. Oh. So this is about a 5 or 6 year old hive. Shine it way up in there so I can see that new comb. There you go. More this way. There we go. So let's pull those new pieces out there and there first. Next. We got a lot of work to do. This old hive has hatched out a lot of queens. Well, we are almost done. Looks like we got 1, 2, 3 pieces of comb left. Then we gotta clean all this out. Then we've got to disinfect and deodorize. It's been about 120 pounds of honey so far. So cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. That's what happens when you get honeybees in your house. Well, I'll tell you what we're doing. We're wrapping this one up. We have removed what? Almost 150 pounds of honey from this place, and we are done. I mean, done. So, see you next time. And look, if you've got honeybees in your house, don't try to mess with that by yourself. Get Bare Hands Beran and his crew out here. We can do it for you.